Howdy, folks. Well, another Friday afternoon, and I've been doing a lot of talking about a trailer. But behind me is a lawnmower. This poor thing is so old, so tired, that at every opportunity, it quits. So I gotta get it up on a ramp or something so I can look underneath it and pretend like I know what I'm doing. So, I got another project, too. The trailer is bolted to the frame. We don't know for sure if we got the axle set too far back. We'll find out. We'll try to use it. If it does a fishtail thing, then we'll know we have to move the axle forward. But this trailer came with a wrench stand. The wrench was junk, but the stand is good. Now we have a wrench, but it's been sitting in the barn and been neglected, not abused, just neglected, not taken care of, like an orphan child stuck in a corner. Anyway, when I was in working the docks, we used to do something called mop the ropes. So that's what I got to do with this wrench, is I got to mop the rope. What is that? Well, I don't have the specific oil for that, but I do have this. And in my redneck mind, that and a rag, because mopping the rope is simple. You pull the cable out to where you can get to it. You get a rag, small, and you just run down that cable, and it lubricates that cable. It's an aircraft cable. Yeah, but starts getting you'll get rid of the wire break, and you got hairy cable. Trust me, you don't want hairy cable. It's not fun. So let me walk around the trailer a little bit, show you what I got going on. I still got to paint that stand, but I changed it around a little bit. So let me show you. So, like I said, I got brackets. I bolted the brackets on there, and I ended up with 6 brackets, because these two over here I had to do them a little bit different because they didn't want to work the way I wanted them to. So that's what I did. Can you see it better this way, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, that's the bracket. And I got 6 total. Well, I went to wire it, all my wiring cable, all of the cable I have is just moisture got into it and corroded the wire. But this is the wrench stand. This is our relatively new wrench. It's 1,000-pound capacity, so that's fine. Don't need no more than that. Hey, I released it. Well, so far so good. There's the misses. So, anyway, I got this, and what it is, I took this part, this adjustable part, and I turned it around so that instead of it being at an angle, it's flat. So, what I'll do is I'll pull this cable out, and I'll mop this cable, which, incidentally, it is in pretty good shape. You can see that it's got all kinds of spider webs and stuff on it, but anyway, what we'll do is mop this cable. So, yeah, here we go. Let's do this. Alright, so at some time we spooled this in without tension because the cable's been damaged. I've oiled it this far. Trying to put tension on it. I don't really have a good spot to tie it to back there. I guess I really didn't think this through. But it's not really rolling onto the spool like it's supposed to. But I don't think we'll ever really be doing much more than maybe pulling the lawnmower up in the trailer, which that's what I got to do here in a minute. She wants me to get the lawnmower going. But Yeah, the cable's been damaged, so that really sucks because that was a new one. But anyway, let me finish mopping this thing. I'll even do it when I'm mopping it. I got a little bit of oil on my rag, and I just take and run this down the cable. It works better when the cable is under tension. I've got to have a better way to tie it off. It ain't tied off real good, so that's what we'll try to do. Find a better way to tie it off. See if I can get a little tension on the cable. Alright, so I got the cable under a little bit of tension. I greased it up a little bit. And when I got my very first pulling job, is I'm going to pull this lawnmower up to where I'm hoping I can use that hole right there to look up underneath that trailer. Look up underneath that lawnmower. But I got to get it centered better on the ramp because it will fall through the hole. So, yeah, the hole is just a little bit too wide for the lawnmower. So let me readjust that. I'm just going to let that hold tension for a minute. Can't hurt it. Gotta have a better way to tighten. When I spool it up, I gotta make sure that I keep it under tension when I spool it up because the cable's already damaged and I can't afford to damage it anymore. So let me get back to what I'm doing here. Because, yeah, that wheel is almost in the hole. That wheel is not. So let me fix that. I gotta try to get underneath, pull it up to where I can look at it there. I don't know. It kind of looks like Affleck calling there. Let's see if it'll pull it up on the ramp. I don't know. I looked high and low, and I don't have a single freaking boat that's not a shoulder boat. Yeah, that's all I got is shoulder boats. So anyway, let's see what we can do here. Well, it's holding so far. Want to see if it fails? I gotta have a different way of doing it. It's grabbing every rub spot it can grab. Make sure you pointed at the cable. I can't see the phone, so I don't know if you are or not. Yeah, now you are. All right. Oh, okay. It's holding. Now I gotta put it in park. Okay, it's in park. I don't know any other way to hold it other than that. All right, under the lawnmower I go. Well, I can see under here now, but I have no idea what I'm looking at. Something under here ain't working right because it don't move. What I need to be able to do is pick it up so that the wheels are independent, so that I can make it roll. But I'm underneath it now, and I don't see anything amiss. This is what sometimes I wish I was a small engine mechanic. I have no idea what I'm looking at, but I'm looking at it. Well, it will pick the lawnmower up, and it will pull the lawnmower, and it'll pull it into the trailer, I'm sure. We gotta take a road test in it, see how it handles, but guys, if anybody knows anything about lawnmowers, though, what to check to see if it's any ideas how I could pick the back end of it up so that the wheels roll. It would be greatly appreciated. Because we need a lawnmower. And this one will cut grass when it wants to. And it will roll when it wants to. And we put, I think, $400 in the tires to make them no flats. We spent something like $500 on getting it fixed. We fixed it a couple times. And I'm sure it's something simple too. Just something out of adjustment or something that needs to be tightened up. Or who knows? I don't know. But I got under it and looked at it. And that's the best I can do. Peace, guys.